As a multi-passionate, creative person, people are going to try to change you, but don't let them. They are not for you. You are not for them, and that is okay. See, the world was not built for us, or the world has changed in ways that don't accept us. But we were built exactly as the universe designed us to be. And when we listen to those voices who say that we are wrong, that we are incorrect, that we are not enough, or that we are too much, when we listen to those voices instead of the voice within ourselves, instead of our inner knowing, that's when we go astray. The times when we listen too much to those other voices, that's when things are going to feel out of alignment. That's when things are going to feel overwhelming. And that's when nothing's going to feel like it's working out for us. But when we pay attention to what's inside of us, to all of the unique combination of things that make us us, of things that we're interested in and passionate about, the things that we're curious about, the things that we want to explore, when we follow that curiosity, we have this magic power. You see, us multi-passionate creatives, right? We have this magic power of seeing all of these things that seem like they make no sense together, seem like there aren't any things that connect these completely different things to each other. The world, the rest of the people, they might not see the ways that those things are connected, but we do. And look, even you might not see it yet. You might be interested in completely different things. For instance, maybe it's theater and dance. Okay, kind of related. I think most people could draw the connection there. But maybe it's also nature and biology and marine biology and dolphins and plants and trees and mycelium networks and mushrooms. And maybe to other people, how those things are connected, the performing arts and theater and dance and the nature and biology, maybe to other people, the connection, the threads between those things don't make sense. But to you, even if the thread isn't apparent right now, the fact that you are innately curious and interested in both of those things, that's what helps you connect the thread, connect the dots, bring those things together, because there are connections, because everything is connected. We are all connected. And that's a lot of the problem with the modern world today, right? We're connected in ways that are artificial. We have social media. That's a whole other topic. We have these false ways of connecting with each other, but we've often lost a lot of the deeply rooted ways that we are designed to be connected with each other, with the world, with the nature, with the plants, with the trees, with everything around us. We are all connected. And us, as multi-passionates, have that superpower of having this innate understanding, even if we may not be able to articulate it yet. But there's something inside us that hasn't been lost to this modern world. There's something inside us that connects us with multi-passionate creatives of many, many hundreds of years ago. People like Leonardo da Vinci, right? One of the most prolific multi-passionates of all time. We have that innate understanding. We have that innate curiosity. Never stop following that curiosity, no matter what other people say. And no matter how many people tell you to pick just one thing, or niche down. And look, we could talk another day about branding and marketing and how niches can be and are important, right? Because marketing is one of my many multi-passions. And at the same time, I hate marketing. I'm a marketer who loves and hates marketing at the same time because it contains multitudes, just like I do, just like you do. But the way that other people, the way that non-multi-passionate people think about niches is different than how I have begun to think about niching for people like us. For people like us, to niche down is not about picking one thing. Maybe for other people it is, but for us, niching down means extracting the youest you, digging deep into the parts of you, all of those many multi-passions and how they combine in the way that is so uniquely through your own lens and through your own lived experience, in the way that you see this world in a way that no other person can. Even if you're a twin, even if you have a sibling who, for all intents and purposes has very similar biology and genetics and a similar upbringing as you still have certain experiences and ways that you've experienced the world that is slightly different from even that twin sibling. So no matter who you are, if you're watching this, if you've clicked through this and you identify as multi-passionate, there's something here for you. And that is that you have to keep digging in to what interests you. You have to keep listening to that inner voice. And sometimes you even need to take a break from all of the external voices. And look, maybe that voice is you and me. If that's you, if you're like, this is too much, shut off the video. Go outside, go be by yourself for a while, and calm down and listen to what is inside. And sometimes the older we get, the more that those external voices start rattling around in our heads and start covering up and drowning out the inner voice. And sometimes the older we get, the more uncovering and unlearning it takes to get back to that inner voice. But it's worth it. And if you're watching this and you're still young and you haven't gotten all of that noise taking place of your inner voice, keep hold of that inner voice. People will give you advice, and it's not always for you. Oftentimes, people's advice is more about their own experience than it is about yours. You have the answers inside of you. You have a beautiful gift. You have a gift of seeing and connecting things in ways that nobody else connects them quite like you. And there are other people like us, and we understand what it's like to experience the world in this way. So keep looking for those other people who get it, because there are plenty of us. You're not alone. You are only a weirdo in the best possible way, because to be a weirdo is a good thing. The world needs more weirdos who are unabashedly, unapologetically weird. So keep embracing your weird. Keep loving yourself, because you are beautiful and you are badass.